Alright, I'm Batts.
I'm Imax.
And this is
Film Freaks.
We out here at the Pearl Theater about to check out my man Keith from up the block stand up at the movie John.
We down North Philly at the Pearl Theater.
You know what I mean? Riding around on the north side of Philly. You know what I mean? On North Broad Street like these haters ain't filthy. You know what I mean?
Listen, and we know what we do. We gonna keep doing what we doing, but if anything that got to do with the movies, you know the Film Freaks is involved. You just gotta see what's going on.
So since this is stand up at the movies,
right?
We're gonna do stand-up comedians that did dynamic roles in movies and even win Oscars for them.
Yo, so you know we in our bag today. We gonna have a ball. We gonna have a lot of fun because that's what we all about. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. So the first one off the bat, I know a lot of y'all might not even heard of this, might not even known about it, but one of the first stand-up comedians to win an Oscar for a film was George Burns.
If you don't know George Burns, he was a thoroughbred. He was the type of bull. He was a vaudeville comedian. He been doing things for many years. He had the cigar in his mouth, true thorough old head boy. You know how he got down.
George was at work. So check out the trailer for The Sunshine Boys, starring George Burns, and we'll be right back to give you some more stand-up at the movie.
Humor in America came of age in the 20th century. From vaudeville and burlesque to radio, the movies, and television, there's more laughter and more to laugh at than ever before.
Jesse, say goodnight.
Well, Charlie McCarthy, the woodpecker's pinup boy.
Now, Walter Matthau, George Burns, and Richard Benjamin are making a movie about a vaudeville team who have been the funniest men in America for 43 years and have hated every minute of it.
Roll it.
You mean to tell me you haven't spoken to Al Lewis in 11 years?
I haven't seen him in 11 years. I haven't spoken to him in 12 years.
I don't hate him. Can't stand him, but I don't hate him.
If it was all that bad, why did you stick together for 43 years?
Al Lewis was the best. The best. You understand?
I understand.
As an actor, no one could touch him. As a human being, no one wanted to touch him.
ABC is doing a big television special next month. It's an hour-and-a-half variety show, having some of the biggest names in show business.
Why couldn't you get me on that show?
I got you on that show.
Alone?
No.
With Lewis?
Yes.
Then you ain't got me on the show.
Good, cut. Because The Sunshine Boys is actually Neil Simon's tribute to all of America's comics, the great show business fraternity, the Friars Club, toasted Matthau and Burns as they began production.
George Burns, an old friend, and Walter Matthau, a new friend. Ladies and gentlemen, again, excellence in art. Here they are, the Sunshine Boys.
Alan, I want to thank you for that little introduction. And if I were you, I'd start thinking about using a cigar holder like I'm using. You don't need it now, but when you get to be my age, when you put a cigar into a holder, it's exciting.
Walter Matthau and George Burns have made a movie saluting all the great comedians America has produced. On the set of The Sunshine Boys, George Burns was asked who he felt were the funniest men of all time.
Walter Matthau and myself.
Next time you give me the finger, say goodbye to the finger.
I got a terrific idea. Instead of working together again, let's never work together again.
How is it going to look if I go into the office tomorrow and tell them I couldn't make a deal with my own uncle?
You're old-fashioned. I'm still new-fashioned. I'm still in demand. I'm still hot.
If this room was on fire, you wouldn't be hot.
All right, that was The Sunshine Boys, starring George Burns. Don't flick, man.
Yo, man, 1975 American comedy, directed by Herbert Ross, and it was about these two comedians. It was based on a play by Neil Simon. It's about these two old-head comedians that just got back together and like, we gonna get this money, we gonna ride out. You know what I'm saying?
Don't flick, man. You must be George Burns, one of the originals that ever did it. He hadn't done a film in 35 years.
Exactly.
Until he done this film, and then he banged out an Oscar for it. So that just goes to show you, if you're in Hollywood and you're waiting like 35 years, you might win an Oscar.
And perfect your craft. Study your craft, you know what I'm saying, so you can get it popped.
You know what I mean? So the next flick is Precious.
With Monique.
Monique.
Now, you know Monique, she was on a stand-up comedian thing, so now she done switched over, man. She done did something crazy.
And she won an Oscar for this. So you can check out Precious and the trailer for Precious, and the film freaks will be right back. Stand up at the movies, you know what I'm saying?
You know how we do.
My name is Clarice Precious Jones. I want to be on the cover of a magazine. I wish I had a light-skinned boyfriend with real nice hair. But first I want to be in one of them BET videos.
You're a dummy. Don't nobody want you. Don't nobody need you. School ain't gonna help none. Take your ass down to the welfare.
You're 16, you're still in junior high school, and you're pregnant with your second child.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about home? But you're gonna have to talk to somebody if you want your check, sweetie.
People tell me my life is Precious, I'm hungry. You plan on putting some food in that frying pan?
My favorite color is purple. I sing well, and I'm here because I love to teach.
I'm Joanne. My favorite color is fluorescent beige, and I'm here to get my GED.
Clarice, something you do well?
Nothing.
Everybody's good at something.
Precious, you gonna stand up there and look down at me like you're a woman? You don't know what real women do. Real women sacrifice. Now smile about that, you fat bitch. Get down here.
Can we talk about the abuse in your household? You know what I'm talking about.
You sit there and judge me, and you write them notes on your pad about who you think I am. Nobody loves me.
People do love you, Precious.
Please don't lie to me. Love ain't done nothing for me. Love beat me, make me feel worthless.
Your baby loves you.
Yo, that was Precious, based on the novel Pushed by Sapphire, 2009 American drama. A lot of drama in that
I remember when that novel came out, man. Chicks were losing their mind.
It was real. It was a real. Oprah even put her money behind it to make sure that thing.
And they was losing their mind when this movie came out. Like Monique did a thing in this.
Yeah, Monique killed. That's why she got the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress, and she deserved that joint.
Damn right she did.
Even though she said she got blackballed because of that.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story. That's a story because it's directed by Lee Daniels.
Directed by Lee Daniels.
And that's a whole nother story between her and Lee Daniels and how that stuff went down and everything like that. But it was still a dope flick. I don't really go see films like this often, but it was definitely something to check out. It was gritty. I remember seeing Mariah Carey in it. And like, yo, that's Mariah Carey?
Right, exactly.
Like, I didn't even notice that was Mariah Carey in the joint. That's how bugged out this joint was on the cinematography tip and everything. You know what I mean? They really stripped it down. It was really something dope to check out. If you didn't check it out, I know you checked it out. But if you didn't check it out,
you remember back in the day with Pop, you know what I mean?
So go check it out, man. Like I said, we up here at the Pro Theater, chilling. We got stand up at the movies popping.
We in the building.
We in the building. We just trying to give y'all a little bang bang chicken wing show.
Before we go check out this show.
Before we go check out our show.
Exactly.
We pay money to see ours. Y'all ain't paying money to see y'all shit. So the next film that we doing is Good Will Hunting, starring Matt Damon and the always funny Robin Williams, man. Rest in peace to Robin Williams.
Rest in peace to the guy, you know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace to Robin Williams. So check out the trailer for Good Will Hunting, and we'll be right back.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have a photographic memory?
I don't know, I just kind of remember.
Meet Will Hunting. In South Boston, he's already a legend.
Assault, mayhem, theft, resisting, all overturned. But when you hit an officer, you go in.
I've spoken to the judge, and he's agreed to release you.
Really?
You have to meet with me and a therapist every week.
This boy's genius is unparalleled. I've never seen anything like it.
Now,
I need someone who can get through to him.
Like me.
for the first time in his life,
It's a poker game with this kid. Any vulnerability he senses, he'll exploit.
Will Hunting is about to meet his match.
Did you paint that?
Yeah, I painted it.
Very interesting. Well, maybe you're in the middle of a storm. You know, the waves are crashing over your tiny little boat there. And maybe you did what you had to do to get out. Maybe you became a psychologist.
You got me.
And maybe you married the wrong woman.
Maybe you should watch your mouth.
Nobody can understand you, right? Well, you're a genius. I can't learn anything from you. I can't read in some book. Unless you want to talk about you. But you're terrified of what you might say.
You're sitting on a winning lottery ticket. You got something none of us have.
Oh, come on. Why is it always this? I mean, I owe it to myself.
You don't owe it to yourself. You owe it to me. Because I'd do anything to have what you got. So would any of these guys.
She's perfect right now, and I don't want to ruin that.
Maybe you're perfect right now. Maybe you don't want to ruin that. That way you can go through your entire life without ever having to really know anybody.
I love you.
You ever think about getting remarried?
My wife's dead.
Hence the word remarried.
My wife's dead.
Well, I think that's a super philosophy, Sean. I mean, that way you could actually go through the rest of your life without ever really knowing anybody.
Robin Williams, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Stellan Skarsgård, and Minnie Driver. Good Will Hunting. A film by Gus Van Sant.
Yo, they in their bag up in here.
Listen, man, it's popping in this thing, man.
We got a couple little joysticks up in there. I had to cut these cameras off. You know what I mean? Nah, but that was Good Will Hunting starring Matt Damon, starring Ben Affleck, starring Robin Williams. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck won an Oscar for this.
Yeah, they got busy with that, John. They, supporting actor for Williams.
Yeah. Robin Williams got supporting actor Oscar for this. You know what I mean? Which is a landmark for a stand-up.
And they got the screenplay, John.
And they got the screenplay for the same film. So Good Will Hunting racked up that year. You know what I mean? Was it 97? 97. They racked up for the 97. It was actually 98 when they got the Oscar, but it was 97 when the film came out.
And a lot of the funniest things in the movie, Robin Williams ad-libbed them, John. Freestyle shit. He got busy on freestyle.
The best part was he took a fucking ending.
It came out of nowhere.
That's like you was telling the part, yo.
That was an ad-lib too. That was ad-lib right there.
So that was definitely work. You gotta check out Good Will Hunting. You know what I mean? And if you're in the building, you gotta check out Stand Up at the Movie. You know what I mean? But we the film freaks, so we gonna keep it funky with the films. And the next film is Ray.
That,
we ain't gonna say no more.
Yeah.
Say no more. The next trailer is Ray.
Ray, I ain't gonna beat around the bush with you. You going blind. The doctor saying nothing they can do, so we gotta do it ourselves. Remember how many stairs there were? 4. Good.
Now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna teach you 3 notes. And this is the first note right here. Play that.
How y'all doing tonight?
Ray Charles saw the world in ways no one could imagine.
I hear like you see, like that hummingbird outside the window, for instance.
I can't hear, huh?
You hear that? A heart just skipped a beat.
He broke barriers no one thought possible.
If you want me to do something special, I'm gonna need my own band.
Okay, but you're gonna have to make it work, Ray.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. Yeah.
He played what no one else dared.
Nobody's ever combined R&B and gospel before.
You're turning God's music into sex. All of y'all going straight to hell.
If all of y'all want me to keep playing, let me hear you say amen. You know I had my eye on you all night long.
He feels a risk because he figures that's the way to tell she's good looking enough.
How you feeling, Ray?
Groovy, baby.
You give your hand to me.
Are those drugs worth losing everything?
Ray, this isn't some judge in Indiana. Our lawyers will do what they can, but...
When I walk out that door, I walk out alone in the dark. I'm trying to do something that nobody ever done in music and business.
The innovator of soul, Ray Charles.
We're giving you a state-of-the-art deal here. Since I'm producing my own records, I was wondering if I could own my masters, too.
Ray, we've never done that before.
That's a better deal than Sinatra gets.
Jamie Foxx.
We're back here at the Pearl, Film Freaks, Batts, Imax. But just checked out the trailer for Ray.
Yeah, man, that was a classic flick. One of the best biopics ever, I must say so myself.
That was a solid biopic. If you're going to do a biopic, you got to do it the way they did Ray. This was awesomeness upon awesomeness, man. I remember watching the flick and not even really seeing Jamie Foxx until he took his glasses off. Like he was like this the whole movie, like this in his
played
bag.
that role thoroughly.
And he took his glasses off and I said, damn, it's starring Jamie Foxx.
Listen, it was the first African-American biopic to be nominated. Matter of fact, it was nominated for including Best Picture and Best Actor. It was the first time it was ever done.
This was solid work, man. Solid work. One, Jamie Foxx, the supreme Oscar, that well deserved. I remember watching the Oscar and Don Cheadle was in the cut on some real because Don Cheadle did what's the movie, the African John?
Hotel Rwanda.
The same.
And he did a great job.
He did a great job in that. But he didn't win an Oscar for it. Plus, he ain't a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
And we doing stand-up at the movie, so
You
that's
already know.
the tip.
And plus, Jamie Foxx played the piano in all the scenes, so he wasn't just acting and pushing the buttons. He was really in his bag.
He was in his bag.
Went to the Braille Institute to learn how to really get busy, so he put his soul into that.
Ray was at work.
Great work.
You need to check out Ray. I know you checked out Ray. You checked out Ray.
I checked out Ray many times.
I got it on DVD. You can come by the Film Free Studio, check it out with us. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
Check it out with us. Or you can come down here to Broad Street, down here Temple University at the Pearl, and check out Stand Up at the Movies. One man keeps from up the block,
all day,
tone, all day, all night. You know
bigger bags, you know how we get down.
That's me, that's him. You know what I mean? What's better than that?
Right.
What's better than that? You know what I mean? So the next flick that we're going to hit you in the head with is Ghost, starring Patrick Swayze, Whoopi Goldberg, and Demi Moore. So check out the trailer for Ghost, not Ghost Ray, that's Raekwon and
Raekwon and Ghost, yeah, Ghost Ray, one got the rain.
But check out the trailer for Ghost, and we'll be right back.
You know what I mean?
What's the matter?
Seems like whenever anything good in my life happens, I'm just afraid I'm going to lose it.
I really love you.
What do you want?
Somebody help us!
What's happening?
It's like I think about you every minute. It's like I can still feel you.
The problem with you is you still think you're real. It's all up here now. You want to move something, you got to move it with your mind.
Molly, why can't you hear me?
Who is that?
You can hear me?
Can you hear me? Sam Wheat. Say my name. Say it.
Leave me alone.
Say my name. Sam Wheat.
Hello? I get a message from Sam.
What?
Sam Wheat? He asked me to call. Once you go to police, he said it was a setup. He was murdered.
She said Sam knew who killed him.
Are you out of your mind? I mean, what are you going to tell the police?
She knew things, private things.
I know about the green underwear that you wrote your name on.
Well, this psychic woman's got a record that goes back a long way.
Don't you see I'm not a fake?
I don't know what's real anymore.
Don't open it. Don't open the damn door. He's a murderer.
Why are you doing this to me? You hear me? Why are you doing this to me? Sam's dead.
Tell her I love her.
He says he loves you. Sam would never say that.
You got to take all your anger, all your love, all your hate, and then let it explode. Molly,
Molly, you in danger, girl.
Yo, that was the trailer for Ghost, man. Great flick.
Yo, star Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore, Whoopi Goldberg.
She won the Oscar for this, man, for Best Supporting Actress. Matter of fact, she's the only person, one of the only people to win an EGOT. She got an Oscar, a Grammy, an Emmy, and a Tony.
I mean, she was killing it that
She got an EGOT, you know what I mean? So, Whoopi Goldberg is that work, you know what I mean?
And the role wasn't even written for her, but Patrick Swayze just knew how thorough she was. So we said we got to bring her on to the project. You know what I'm saying?
For the John. So that was the trailer for Ghost. Check that out. We had stand up at the movies. We made keep them up the block, doing it big out here. Go work. We need to get into the theater because they lining up. They about to give away our chair and everything.
You know what I'm saying?
So we're gonna check y'all out on the next go round. We'll see y'all there and y'all watch the whatever y'all wanna watch. And we're gonna watch stand up at the movies. Thanks.